Day 1000. Look at that. And I feel absolutely nothing. Hello guys, and welcome back to the video. And sorry about the little thing in my upper right corner. I'll make sure to get that away in a sec. But this is my 1000 day hardcore world tour. So we do indeed have a lot to show around for the total of my 1000 days. So let's start over there, even though I kind of just did a hardcore world tour like a couple weeks ago. So this is my starting port city. Unfortunately, there is no decorations in the interiors just yet. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't gone through on it yet. But let's get an overview of what it looks like. So kind of walking through, this is eventually going to be a dock with a bunch of activity going on, a couple ships over here. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. But walking up here, this used to be a village at the start of the series here. And I basically did a village transformation in quotation marks. As you can tell, there's nothing in the houses here. But all the houses are labeled. You know, we got a blacksmith, we got a farmhouse, we got something over here. Um, we have a fishery, we have an odds and ends. I still need to put a pond in over here eventually one day. That day is not today. And coming down, we have a smaller dock. My first attempts of terraforming, a lighthouse, some more stuff over there, so let's go over there. Coming down here, we have a well, a little storage house and whatnot, access to the tower here, and then this is like the shipmaster's house. Uh, Definitely like this boat a lot. I like how it came out. Let's go back up to the mid there. As seen in previous episodes, this is the location of my villager hall. Well, my first villager hall. We'll get into that later. And my little curing guy over there. That's Zom number 1. Say hi to Zom. Can I get to the door, please? Thank you. And over here, you know, we got a library. And then just a lot more houses that are all labeled. And eventually, I will probably get around to decorating the interiors. But nah, it's neither here nor there right now. And this is my first ever custom tree of the world. And it looks like dog water. But, hey, gotta start somewhere, right? So coming around to the front here, I do have plans on expanding the city this way. This is going to be like a retaining wall here and a bridge, and then a whole bunch of other stuff, but I haven't gotten there yet. I have my super smelter. Ooh, iron. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to... Ooh, jeez. Just seeing as my world is starting to become a little bit laggy, we're just going to kind of keep that right there. And this was my original home base. Now there still is some loot and whatnot in here that I haven't, you know. Oh, there's some baked potatoes in here. I'll take these. I haven't exactly cleaned out this entire place yet. Still got some armor and stuff up here. But yeah, taking a look out at what's coming up next. So next up we have my fully decorated villager trading hall here. This is an amazing build I've done. Super proud of how this actually came out. Fully terraformed over here, decorated all around with some farms around it. Just gonna come inside real quick. I do have to place a fence gate so zombies don't get in, and this is my way to fly in and out. But just looking around, you know, all these guys are labeled and whatnot. Coming into here, we have a lot of villagers just kind of chilling out. This will eventually become the map room for every 1000 days. Although it's not fully, you know, done yet because I filled out another one because this is like the huge milestone a lot of YouTubers hit is, you know, like the 1000 days mark. So I had something special in mind for this one. But as you guys can see, all these guys here, I have access to them all. Coming up into over here. And then over into here, we have even more villagers. looking mighty fine if I do say so myself. Um, I don't have the butchers in place yet because I don't really have a need for them, nor have I made any automatic farm for them yet. So these guys are just not going to be placed in quite yet. But yeah, this is the build here. This is just a little way for me to get on and off at the moment. Next up, we have the main castle build. Also, these are the farms in the back here. Eventually, there's going to be a path leading to my nether portal over there. And there's going to be a bunch of paths just along the way. But this is the main castle build right here. Huge, huge cathedral. Obviously, the outside is not finished yet, but we're definitely getting there. So let's go in the interior real quick. I want to say it's fully decorated, but it's really not yet, and all of this will be changing in the next 1,000 days because my storage system is just not really that good. It's extremely laggy and it's separated too much. So I'll be talking about that in a bit, but this is the storage system I have going here. And just overall decorations. Today we would be tackling a bunch of ancient debris mining to fill up these armor sets here, but that's neither here nor there. And then over here we have a little crafting area. And as you guys can see, there is still just a lot of things I have to make a sorting thing for. So that will probably be the next episode, is me redoing the entirety of my sorting system and probably redecorating in here a lot. So that would be that there. And then we have the current map of the entire world here as of 1,000 days. And it's definitely looking mighty fine. So here's the unfinished portion of the castle. I have plans to make a bunch of different farms here, but I haven't really had a use for many of the farms. So I'm going to be changing this entire thing up here. And this is going to be like a huge automatic creeper farm that I can really just AFK at. It's going to have multiple creeper spawning platforms and stuff like that. And then down here, this will be where my new and improved storage system's at. You can kind of see that I've started to really flatten it out and whatnot. So this will be future episode me stuff. But just know that down here, this is where the new storage system's going to be. Flying over to the side here, we have the lighthouse build that I just recently did. This is a really cool build in my opinion too. And inside here we have a double iron farm. Let's see. I recently cleared it out. Oh, look at that. We got a little bit. I really can't do much for the interior in here due to... Oh, look at that. An iron golem's dying. Hey, look at that. Okay. Because of the spawning and whatnot. So this is an interior that unfortunately I cannot do. But I made like a little dock design out here that I think is pretty darn cool. Little crafting area, just getting better at building trees and whatnot. And then up here, I have the bridge. Bridge and whatever the hell this is that I recently did. I actually have no idea what to call this. I just think it's a cool little addition. Gatehouse, there we go. Over here we have a path coming through, you know, just to doing various little things. I got some tents all scattered around here because the lore behind this castle, this is the Castle of Hearts. I don't know if you guys saw it, but if I hop over into here again, there's a heart right here, and this main little center plaza here is also very much so a heart. I think it's pretty cool. I like how that came out. Yeah, there's not really much other to show than this. Didn't know this was missing. Really, I just needed a short little video here to get out because what I'm working on in the bottom here is definitely gonna take a long time. So that's kind of really the world tour. Now I do have some automatic farms scattered around and some more plans. So let's go through that actually. Let's finally start the goal board. Okay, so what we have here is the new and improved goal board finally. So starting up top, these are going to be the first 3 things I'm focusing on. And then In the middle, the spruce signs are things I'm gonna have to get to a little bit later, and down at the bottom are things I might never get to because it's gonna take a long time. So I do have a question for you guys. Possibly retiring this world or making it into survival. Now, let me explain this a little bit. You see, this world has been like my bread and butter for 1,000 days now, and I really don't want to lose this world to dying to some stupid death. So sometimes, putting the world down for a bit, or hell, even turning it to survival mode, making sure I would never lose the world, would definitely be a viable option. But, I mean, it's hardcore. So, yeah. My question to you guys is, would you want to see me turn this to survival? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, and then maybe start another hardcore series on the side. Or do you guys want to see it just in regular hardcore? You know, if I die, I lose the world. Up to you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna have a little cinematic overview of my entire world. So yeah, enjoy. Oop, forgot to turn my shaders on. I've come to the realization that making all of these into netherite armor trims is not a good idea for time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them into just regular diamond trims and whatnot. But I still want to make some more tools and whatnot, so I am going to be using a bunch of netherite. But mainly what we're going to be using is amethyst. Amethyst, amethyst, amethyst. So let me give a little bit of a shake and then see what happens. Oh no. Oh, look at that. All armor trims are in. There's some really bad armor trims in the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, most of the ones you find, like, up in here are bad. But, I like how it turned out. I think the lamps in the back kind of go along with it, you know? So we got all the armor trims in. And that concludes the 1,000 days. I have around, like, 11 ingots worth of, ancient debris. So, definitely gonna make some more tools here real soon. But that's problem for another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you could, smash like, subscribe, blah blah blah. And in any other case, I will catch you guys in the next one. Toodaloo.